It's Fortnite's Lego Odyssey. It's Zenny Arcade. Welcome aboard. In this video, I take a tour of my brand new Waterfall village and then build on the lake. So here we are at the new Waterfall village, and it's called Cheerful Camp. It is a level 10 village, but we're missing one person. Turk is visiting. That's interesting. I wonder if we can find Turk. Okay, so this is a platform village, and it has this wonderful long bridge. Wait a minute, Turk! Hey, Turk! We need to talk. Yes. Mysterious sea creatures. Well, I don't know about that. Yes, you can sleep in my village. In fact, here. Hey, I got a secret. Do you want to live here? Really? Yeah. Yeah, you should. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right. Okay, so anyway, now I am full on animals and villagers for the village. All right, perfect. Okay, we're going to go over to the second bridge now at the second waterfall. My bridges are lit and have stairs that access them. They also have beam supports going down to the ground for stability. Okay, so we're on bridge number 2. Let's jump over to bridge 3. And down the waterfall, bridge 3. And all the way down onto the shore and to one of our tallest buildings we have here. This is a pre-made Lego build kit. However, I have changed out a lot of the paper walls for windows. So the whole first floor has been changed out. The second floor I couldn't change out because of the way they did this deck. And then the third floor is also windows. That was in the original plan. And then I redesigned the whole top. I had to do a whole new roof. I copied the old one, but I had to do a new roof because I put in these lantern instead of the pillars they had there before. I put in these lantern pillars so it would be blue to match the motif of the rest of the village. And then I redid the roof. So that one was a lot of fun. I like that one. It's a Lego kit build, but it's customized, as are many of my kit builds. I like to start with a kit build and then customize. Okay, let's fly down to bridge 3 this time and check out this observatory little pavilion here at the end of bridge 3. We have lights here at the stairs, and then lights halfway through the bridge. That's exactly the halfway point. Now let's check out the houses I have built over here on this bank. And we're going to get there using this other catwalk. The village will soon be built out widthwise as well. Right now it's lengthwise, as it's going thinly down the banks of the river, but it'll get wider. Okay, so over there we have a pavilion on a big granite, I should say, on a big granite column. I'm really proud of that. I like the way it looks with the granite column and the stairs wrapping around it. There's another granite column underneath right here holding up this side. And then this catwalk, this bridge, continues into this house where we have storage and machines here in this house. This is a custom build. I still haven't done much with the stairs. I still have to figure this out a little bit yet. But this is a custom build. I think it's 4x3 of the 16. And it's 3 or 4 layers high, depending on how you count it. I like this one a lot, and I like how the bridge cuts through the third floor here. Okay, it leads out to this other pavilion area, and then back to the village square. And here we have all of our animals, and we have our houses with our beds. So we'll take a look here. This one I've modified and added a second floor to, as well as changed out the windows. This was a Lego build kit, and we modified it. This one we modified by moving the door so that we could add windows, and we added windows and took out all the paper walls. This is what the original one looks like, without the deck here and without the stairs, but just the paper walls. You can see the ones with the windows are way more open and lively. Okay, so now we'll come up to the village square here again. Here's our barns for our 3 animals. Take a look down at this pavilion in the water. I love this one. That's right in the water. We're going to cross the bridge here, head back to the other side. I want to stop here at the cafe, I think. This is another of those style buildings, starter mansions that I have modified. I've replaced all of the paper walls with these window walls. And here in the cafe, it's a great spot to just sit and look out the window for a while and watch the waterfall. Alright, and back down the stairs, back down the steps, and down the path, and we're on the way to the lake. Here on the lake, we have a building already built, and we also just built this, a small dock with the pavilion attached, and this is a new dock I built. So now here's the third dock, and we're going to build a whole structure out here on the third dock. So I like to start with the build kits and then modify them. It's an easy way to get a good clean start, and then it's usually not too much work to be able to do some demo and then rebuild. And that's what we do here. So we're gonna finish building out this dock. The deluxe deck house. Dock house. I keep calling it a deck house. And then when we get it built, then we're gonna demolish it and we're gonna make it fit our style over here. It's gonna be in Shogun style. We're gonna replace the floor with the Shogun floor, and we're gonna replace these arches with some ancient arches. We're gonna replace these. I would like to hang the blue lanterns again. That would be nice. So we get rid of these these pillars, and replace them with the lantern pillars. We're gonna do that after we finish building. We could abandon the build in the middle But the point of using the build as an outline is that the whole outline is here, so you can just kind of copy it, as opposed to building from scratch. So two different ways to do it. I could have built from scratch, but I didn't really have any ideas at the time, and so I wanted to go with a starter set and then modify the starter set. And after this, I'll go ahead and do something fully custom. But the starter set works really good for the docks because the footings of the docks go all the way down into the water. So that would be hard to do as a free build. I would definitely, at least on this, start with the docks from the kit so that the feet go into the water properly. Then you can demolish and start over with a nice base where the feet are going into the water, and that's what I have here. You can see that they all go down nicely. Okay, so we're gonna finish this build up and then come back and do some demolition. Alright, and we're gonna start the rebuild process. What I do though is in the demo, I only demo what I need so that all of everything is still visible as an outline. So only demo what you need, and then you have also pieces that you can snap to, which is I'm going to do right here. I'm going to snap my new piece to the old piece, which wouldn't be possible if I had demoed all of it. So here we go. A whole lot of demoing. I'm going to speed up the video and put on some jazz and be back in a minute after we get some floors replaced and maybe some walls too. Alright, so we've got our first wall replaced, and we're looking to replace the pillar in the column in the corner as well. And it's getting dark, so I'm going to continue working through the night, but fast forward and catch up with you in the daytime. See you in a few minutes. Alright, we've been working on this all night. Well, one Lego night. And the sun's about to come up. We're still replacing some floors and replacing walls. Demoing one at a time, and then you can find the piece that goes in there. If you demo too much in advance, you'll have a hard time finding what pieces they had there, especially on these floors and other areas where they mix pieces and mix sizes. So only demo a small portion and then replace it immediately, and then move on and demo something else. That's what we're doing here. We've added these walls with windows and these arches to the left and right side, and we've just got a little bit more flooring to demo here. If you demo one piece at a time, you can also then snap to it. And I like to play with the pattern of the floor a little bit. No other people won't. We'll just keep it random, but I like to play with the pattern a little bit. So I had a specific way I wanted that pattern to go. Here too, I have a specific way I want the patterns to go from left to right, because it's a hallway. Anyway, there are a few threshold pieces in the floor here that I need to replace. The old flooring matches this flooring as far as color goes. It's just a different style. So we are using a Lego build kit, and then we're demolishing it and replacing it with a different color scheme, basically. Leaving a lot of it the same. Especially the underwater parts, where you have to leave that the same. So that's why, especially in this build, we've gone ahead and used the Lego build kit, because of the dock features. And just replacing a few more pieces over here. Here, I can't remember if this one was all the way to the end of the dock or if it was away from the end of the dock. I don't remember where they had that last piece placed. Was it over here to the left some? Was there an end piece at all, or did it just go to the end of the dock? I'm gonna go look at the other side and see what they did on the other side. They go to the end. Alright. We'll go to the end with this one. Yeah, they go all the way to the end. So I'll demo this and move it to the edge. And I think it's a long piece. We'll use the full 16. That looks good. Alright, we're gonna eat and then take a look at what we got. We've come a long ways. We added these arches. We added these back windows. We're still using the old roof and gables from the old set. But we have the arches replaced and the back wall replaced. So, more demo. We also need to replace this fence. And this dock over here is still old. You can see the old flooring. I'm using my fist to do the demo, and especially on these areas where the piece is really small and delicate, I'm using my fist because the pickaxe does too much damage and does too much damage to areas as to the whole area as well, and it's really easy to break something that you don't want to break using the pickaxe. So I highly recommend you put the pickaxe away and just use your punch. Okay, we've almost got the dock replaced. Finally, we have changed it from a shack to the Shogun Palace. Just 2 more pieces to go. Alright, this is looking great. It could work just like this, to leave it just like this, but we're not gonna. I got some ideas still. Let's get to some demo here. Get rid of these gables, and this roof, and this pillar. And then replace the pillar with the Shogun pillars that have the blue lanterns. That's my plan. Okay, don't want that one. I want the lights. The lights. We want the lights. Now this could be very tricky, getting the spacing right, or making it look like it belongs here, but we'll see. We'll fit it in here. Also, there's a left and a right. And because one side, the beams, the lower beams, the yellow beams are slightly offset. And so you have to have a left and a right. Alright, one place. Let's keep going. Okay, we got the floor and the railing replaced. Let's put this other pillar in. You have to destroy the roof or the pillar doesn't fit. These pillars are taller than regular pillars. They're kind of chunky. Hope we pick the right side here. Always use your snap tool. So we snap it down into its spot instead of clipping it too high. Snap it down into its spot. Oh, that looks good. See, you can see that the two lower beams are slightly offset. Or one's thicker than the other. Let's see if we can place a beam in here and really round this out. I can't believe it's fitting. Really good luck with the spacing there. And that's one of the other reasons to copy an existing build, so that you can maybe get lucky with some of those aspects of things, with the spacing and the layout, that you don't have to all of a sudden knock everything down just to move it over to so this is perfect. We just missed it is all. We'll get it lined up here better. It's not gonna snap. There's nothing to snap to. Just have to nudge it. That looks great. Oh, that looks really great. Yep. That's what we want right there. Perfect. Very cool. The sun's making it different colors. Yeah, but that works, huh? Okay, so now we still have the wrong roof on here. Even though it looks pretty good. It looks okay. It still doesn't fully match. So let's go ahead and go for it. To get rid of these stairs, I won't need these ones. I think I'm going to need some stairs though. Now this looks great. Okay, now that we've got this corner of the roof down, I'm gonna look in the Shogun series and see what I can do for roof. I thought at first that I needed a gable. So I try some gables, but that's really not what I end up going with. I end up going with the corner roof piece, which I'm far more familiar with. And we go like that. So just looking through the inventory here, trying to find the right piece or the right idea for this roof. And then I'm going to use the snap feature as much as possible too, also, so that it can help me align things to and keep consistent from piece to piece. So I use the snap tool all the time if I can. This isn't really the piece that I need, I don't think. I'm not even sure where that piece is. Alright. It's not going to be a ridge. Try a corner piece. And there's the snap feature, and it seems like it's a pretty good spot to try at least. Whatever it's snapping to there. It could be the very, if it's the corner, that's ideal. It does seem like it's snapped to the corner, which is really helpful. Now, can we finish this piece though? And how's that going to look with the other corner when that comes into play? I think this is too big also. I think it's hanging off. Okay, I'm gonna break this one down. And get rid of the gable too. Again, I'm punching everything so I don't accidentally break what I don't want to break. The pickaxe just goes swinging straight through stuff sometimes. And it's a one hit on these walls, so I don't want to do that accidentally at this point. So I just use my fists and 3-hit everything is fine. Still trying to figure out if there's another piece I should be using here. If I should be building with a gable. That was a gable we took out of here just now. But it's long. And there's no long enough blue gable that I know of. So I'm going to use this corner piece, whatever they call that. Alright, well that's interesting, maybe. But we have this problem of getting another roof piece to fit here. Wait a second. That might be clean. Okay. Was it a shorter piece? It's a shorter piece. Does it fit? Okay, come on. What about the middle now? What about the middle? The middle should work. Come on. Ace it. What piece is it? Right. It's missing by like a peg or two. Like literally. Let's see if this one wasn't in the right spot, maybe. looks pretty good. Does this fit? Seriously? That's really clean. Let's go. That's pretty great looking. I like it. It turned out really well. I can't believe that turned out. Let's fill this hole in. Good. And the right size railing. Yes. Yeah, this roof looks great. Let's put this divider back in. That really closes things. That really helps. I like that a lot. Yeah, so now you have the half pergola kind of structure anyway. And windows in a half building. We can decorate it. Oh, this is great. No, that looks really cool with the blue lights. Yeah, we're gonna put some counters in there. And some fishing gear if I have some fishing gear or something like that. It's like a half roof. Well, that looks great in my book. Total success. That's what I was looking for. A fishing type boathouse on the water, on a dock, that still matches my theme here. And it does, because I used a pre-fabricated kit and modified it with different parts. Very good. That was a lot of fun too. Alright, I'm back at my village and I'm hungry, so I need to eat something. Alright. We're gonna explore the village a little bit here again. Head back to bridge number 2 over the waterfall and jump off of it for fun. Whee! Well, that was a successful hour right there. That was great. And we landed perfectly just now. So that was a 1-hour game. I edited the video down a few minutes, but that was a 1 hour, and that's what we were able to accomplish in an hour. Fast or slow, that's what we got. Taking a nice cinematic tour here of the elevated village with the Sugi floor, boardwalk, catwalk, and granite beams, columns for support, along with the natural cliffside features here of the waterfall, preserving all of the vegetation and rocks and things to keep the village looking wild. Time to turn in. It's been a long night. We worked all night long and into the day. Time to get some rest. As the sun starts to set, I'm going to shut the doors here so nobody bothers us and get some rest. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you next time.